Hi everyone, welcome to episode 26 of Real Estate Ramblings. Home buyers, this episode is all for you. So if you're looking to buy maybe in the next month or over the summer months, listen up. I've got some tips to help you out, some things that you should do if you're looking to buy a home. Number one, save your money. So remember, you don't just have the down payment to pay for. You may have an appraisal, an inspection, closing cost, potentially a survey, so save your money. Number two, don't open a new line of credit. So don't go down to the bank and apply for a new loan. Don't go open a new credit card, and don't go buy a car or a motorcycle or a boat or whatever. Just wait until the transaction is completed. Number three, talk to a lender, find a mortgage lender that you like, and get pre-qualified. So there's two reasons behind this. The first one is you want to know how much you can actually afford. I don't want you to fall in love with $500,000 homes and find out that you can only afford a $300,000 home. So know how far your wallet will stretch, and then get that pre-qualification letter from a lender, because realtors truly need this. A lot of people I've found don't take us seriously when we say that we need to get a pre-qualification letter, but in order for me to send in a contract these days, I've got to have that letter in the email at the same time for them to take us seriously. Things are just too competitive now, and a seller is not going to take a risk on someone that doesn't have any sort of proof from a mortgage lender that they can actually purchase and afford the home. Number four, interview agents. So this is important. You know, I'm not the right agent for everyone. I'm just not. And it's like that with every agent. You really want to find your perfect match with an agent. You want to find someone that not only is knowledgeable, has got experience, someone that really tries to educate you on the process, but you also want to find an agent that you're comfortable spending time with. You're going to be spending a lot of time together. So find someone that you can laugh with, someone that you can have serious conversations with, because more than likely, you will have a couple of serious conversations. The real estate transaction can be up and down sometimes, and you want to make sure that you're working with someone whose opinion and advice that you really value, and someone that you're okay with having tough conversations with. Number five, be realistic. So it's not always what you see on TV buying a home. It's not always what you see in the movies. So talk to your neighbors, your family members, your coworkers, your friends about whenever they bought a home. Ask them what it was like for them. Ask them if there was anything that they would do different if they could go back. Number six, do your homework. So this is really geared more towards the first-time home buyer, but you know, you want to make sure that you understand what home ownership really entails. So remember, whenever the, the sink is leaking, you've got to call a plumber. You can't call your landlord. So it's all on your shoulders once you become the owner of that property. Number seven, read what your agent sends you and what they have you sign. So number one, it is our job to explain what you're signing and explain different things throughout the process. But we can only go so far. If you're not paying attention, if you're not really listening, make sure that you go back at some point before you sign everything and read through what you're signing. At the end of the day, it's ultimately your responsibility to understand what you're putting your John Hancock below. Number, let's see, what is this? 8, drive the neighborhood. So this one is really important. In fact, I've had people do this before, clients do this before, and discover that they really didn't like the way the neighborhood was on the weekend versus the way it was during the weekday. So there are different activities. Neighborhoods change on a weeknight and on the weekend versus the way they look and the way they act, and maybe the noise in a neighborhood during the workday, during the weekday. So be sure and drive through an area and drive through a neighborhood throughout the week at different days and different times. This is the last one. Pay attention to ISD, Independent School District. So even if you don't have children, even if you have got no plans to ever have children, or maybe you're an empty nester, remember that school district matters here in Texas. People care about that, and it can potentially affect the resale of a home. So I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you have a real estate question for me, if you have a need, if you have a comment, please leave it below. Please send me a text message or give me a call, and I will see y'all next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.